Hello there, everybody, and welcome to the latest evil Streamulus, where we're playing despicable, cruel decks that will disturb and affront the non-disturbed, and comfort the disturbed, perhaps, but mostly just disturb the non-disturbed. Whatever the phrase is, I think there's a phrase something like that. Good art should comfort the disturbed and disturb the comforted, the comfortable. Which is what these decks plan to do, most definitely. But to start, we're gonna sing a little song. I think I may have sung this song before, but it's an easy song to sing and a song I really like. So let's hit it. But once again, what's up, everybody? Da-na-na-na-na. Alright. Last night, she said, oh, my baby don't feel so down. Oh, it turned me off when I feel left out. So I turned round. Oh, baby, I don't care no more. I know this for sure. I'm walking out that door. Well, I've been in town in just about 15 minutes now. And baby, I feel so down. But I don't know why. I've been walking for miles. You see, people, they don't understand. Your grandsons, they won't understand. And on top of this, I ain't ever gonna understand. Last night, she said, oh, baby, don't feel so down. And it turned me off when I feel left out. Alright, there's enough of that. That's me singing my heart out. One of my favorite songs. I love The Strokes. One of the best bands ever. But what's up, folks, is... first off, this is the deck we're gonna play. We are gonna play this deck, a truly effed up deck to play. But to start off, I'm doing really good today. I've been playing a lot of TEPPEN today, and I'm cruising. My one loss was, I'm just cruising tonight. So for a little bit, we're gonna stick on Spike Launch before we go fully in on our graveyard shenanigans. So the way I play Spike Launch is that there's so much high roll potential that you'd be a fool not to play into it. So we play a couple Hien. 2 is as many as you can really afford to play, because if you're playing a third one, you're never playing more than 2 in a game. You really only want to play 1, you want to draw the 1, and then you never want to see it again. Although summoning it from graveyard can be really, really good. I've won a bunch of games by going turn 1 Hien, Billion Sword, and then World Devoured to summon back Hien, and people are just overwhelmed by it. It's just too much for them. The only real spice is Mirage Soldiers. A lot of people don't play Mirage Soldiers. Every CG has to have their mill. The what? Hey, Scont. What's up, Shinobi Gamer? We do have a mill deck. Well, I guess it's not really like a mill deck. It's not like you're the whole on. But we're playing a bunch of graveyards. We have... So we're going to start off with Spike Launches. It's mostly for high roll, but it's very flexible. Once you get past your early high roll position in the game, you're able to, really defend... this card feels like a combo card. It's such a comeback card, but it's so powerful that it feels like you're just, laying even further into those combo high rolls. This card is so powerful that it feels like a high roll card, even though it has 1 attack. But extremely powerful. It lets you basically stay in on whatever you were doing before, and your summons from graveyard just get insane. Succubus is also good inevitability. Succubus is the weird card. It's pretty good. It could be something else, but I still really think it's solid. But this is what's been working for me, this list. It's all about building for World Devoured. Hien is the most important card. And Zangief is here because he's the best summon off of Zamtrios, and he can sometimes be a big difference maker in the black mirrors, especially against like Ouroboros or those Dark Invitation players with the MBisons. We're definitely going to be playing that deck. My ratios are a little quirked up. Every CG, like an opening CG, like like an anime OP, like that's all I'm thinking of. Anyway, this is how I play the Billion Sword deck. We're a little bit reduced on Billion Swords so that we always summon MBison, and then MBison will always add back the Billion Sword. So we're aiming for a consistency more than high roll with this one, which is why we're going to save it for a little bit later. We're going to see if we can keep winning. Let's just hop in. We'll talk more about decks when it's time to play them. I think there's more to talk about with this. Oh, there's also Mundus Spawn. Mundus Spawn is a good like enabler for those combos. Like those combos that it does with its energy effect are great. Its first effect, the when played effect, is really good. But always keep in mind that its second effect is the stronger effect by a lot. That's why we only have Tinkel. We don't have Cammy because Cammy is not as high of a power ceiling. Tinkel is in guaranteed board wipe pretty much with Mundus Spawn. 19 damage or 16 damage across the board is just insane. So you pretty much always want to go Mundus Spawn, then Tinkel. Like if your first turn is Hien, Mundus Spawn, Tinkel, it's probably over. Oh, now I completely understand what you're saying. I'm sorry. This hasn't happened in a while. Sometimes I'm just really bad at reading and comprehending. Like, I'll just say it's a dyslexia thing or something. I don't know. But yes, it is Mill Day. It is Graveyard Day. Today I'm reliving my Yu-Gi-Oh! Memories of summoning things from Graveyard. Mundus Spawn's very important. It is great to go for those Billion Sword pop-offs, and the Succubus combo is also really good, but it's mostly there to combo with Tinkel. And we should also mention Hiryu. Hiryu is also, like, basically the 6th copy of Billion Sword with how much good, like, turn 1 high roll we have. You always have something good to do turn 1, which is really important, because after that, the deck gets a lot more reactive. Let's just hop in. The deck becomes a lot more control-focused. Oh, while it really is still going for those inevitable... Like, the best thing you can do with Tinkel is to go Succubus, then Tinkel, and get, like, a guaranteed 1 damage. Oh my gosh, we're starting off with the rank 1 player. Darn it, my win streak is going to end immediately. Okay, it was a good mulligan, but still... I think this is a little bit loud. I think I have it turned up a little bit much. Okay, I'm nervous. I mean, like, I'm scared. I'm assuming they're playing Halt with the 1 copy of Tri-Seed. It's exactly what they're playing. There can be no real doubt in my mind. It's time to get our grind on. And something about diamonds. I'll try not to sing this song. I did it so much in the last stream, and it was a good bit. It was funny to me, but I don't know if it will be funny for the second stream. It's just the song is so infectious. Did they halt him in time? No! I was hoping... Alright, we'll just start off with... I don't know whether to play this or the other deck first. I can't decide. Because the promise of the stream is playing the Orichi Dark Invitation deck. That is truly what the promise of the stream is.
What's the matter? Got you running scared?
Oh, darn. But he wasn't halted. Oh, wait, it died from the hero art, yeah. Schliggy diggy wow. There's a lot of explores in this deck. This is mostly an explore deck rather than a halt deck. Okay. We're looking good now. We're looking real good now. Literally just bad matchmaking luck, but that's what we're here to be prepared. We're here to win these. Alright, that's a really, really big hero art for them. Oh, that's so cheeky. That's so cheeky. How cool is that interaction, you guys? That it does the damage without you having to pay MP for it. That's so cool. I wanted to go for Hien, but it costs a lot of life. I knew this was coming! I'm sad. Oh my god, that's so bad. Well, at least we can. This. What? No! I needed to look. I needed to look, you guys. I must have summoned something out of graveyard and put it below. Put it below the amount that I needed. Oh my god, that's horrible. Maybe it's okay. I mean, we have Billion Swords in graveyard, right? We have Billion Sword and something else. I'm not prepared to summon Hien right now. We threw. I can't believe that throw. That would have been game-winning if it worked. What a disgusting throw from us. Alright, let's try to do just a small amount of damage to the bottom one. Man, Devil Trigger is the only thing keeping them alive. We'll land that. Does 8 damage. Just exactly 8. Trying to get the wow. No, why'd I do that? What a foolish, foolish move. I thought I had them. I don't know why I did that. Because I didn't I reacted to their thing. I was like, they're low MP. But I didn't react to their other thing. Okay, the only player I have is this one. I threw twice. I threw for the second time just now. We're locked out of every card. Except for this. Maybe this wins us somehow. This match took my breath away. We threw super hard at 2 different opportunities. What a bummer. Dang, there goes my 11 win streak. Darn, we only lose a couple points, but we should have gained 30. That was in our grasp. We should have gained 30 points just now. I played that so close to really well. There were 2 points where I fricked up. One was when we dropped the Hien, and the bigger one was when we dropped the Zamtrios. Darn, my instincts took over with that double Hien moment. It's because I really didn't think about the fact that I was paying 10 life. That's what the problem was. It was a smart play, except for the fact that we paid 10 life for it. At least I'm focused in enough to, like, recognize... Like, I was focused that game, but I still made some bad moves. I don't feel like spending MP right now. To fight that guy there. Scooby-Dooby-Doo-Doo. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to happen. Yeah, I didn't realize he got us. I thought it was, like, only 1 damage or whatever. Oh my, oh my, oh my. That's really good for us. This is an evidence deck. Alright, so, now that we're into it, our bad matchups are definitely Halt, and specifically, Red Evidence. Anything else, this deck pretty much beats it. Oh, darn. That's also annoying. At least this guy isn't going to die for a while, but it is annoying that he has the effect on him now. I should have done that a second ago, I guess. I guess it doesn't matter. It's just as good to get more damage in. Still killed both of them, so I guess it was better. Alright, really easy. I'm just, right now, like, I'm so close to top 100, I want to get it. And then, once we get top 100, we can play some memes. I have plenty of meme decks planned for today. Like, should I show them off now? We have our own choral orchestra. Like, that was a bit of a cheat. Like, that was a huge advantage of us playing a stronger deck. I'm still reeling from that first match. I really should have had it. I literally want to run it back against the season champ because I think I'd get them on the run back. And Domo. An American player. Every time there's an American player, I'm like, do they know they're on stream? I wonder. Because I have my time slot. So if you're playing at my time slot, you're always at risk of appearing on stream. It's like TEPPEN Channel, but a live version of TEPPEN Channel, where it's like TEPPEN Channel is just a random chance to appear. But the Sconchulus show, the Streamulus, is like guaranteed appearal if you're playing at the right time of day. It's really easy to appear on the Sconchulus streams, both intentionally and unintentionally. Alright. That's a really good start. Let's just put on a little more pressure, I think. Pressure. Pushing down on them. Moondir Spawn is so much fun. I love how flexible this card is. I love a card that's frickin', what's the word? Modal. And both of its effects are great, and you use them in so many different... Like, its first effect is so versatile. As is its second effect. It's just a great card. Succubus 2 is also a great modal card, where you're, like, usually going for the 1 damage. But sometimes you're putting on pressure, like, just putting it out there to try and go for the event. What? What? So many win conditions. Like, I wanted to show this off because it's just so powerful. Like, last stream we lost so much. So I felt like I owe you... Like, I think it was a popular stream. I think people enjoyed last stream. But still, I wanted to show up and show that I still, like, can play good and win and stuff. And I just find this meta, like, to be a really fun one. Like, all of the decks are pretty much on, like, a similar level. Like, there's no egregious, like, overwhelmingly strong thing. I think that Halt with the Tri-Seed is probably one of the strongest things I've seen this... It's probably the one thing bordering on, like, oh my god, that's insane that I've seen this season. But you have to be really, really good to play that deck, so I don't think it's, like, a problem deck. I think it's cool, for sure. I guess some people might not like this season because of the deck that we're going to be playing, the MBison deck. We're just going to see how well we can do against meta. We might play 30 minutes of... We might just play 10 more minutes of this and then switch to MBison. Because we have, like, 4 decks to play today. We have a lot of memes. Not a very good starter. I guess it's just Succubus. Succubus does get us closer to Xantrios. Morgan in her beautiful traditional garb. She is gooned up. She is the origin of gooned up, I believe. At least around here. But I should try to, like, ramble a little bit about the things I've been playing and stuff. Like, I finished the Undertale the Deltarune chapters. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I should try to not ramble. I should try to focus and not ramble. I should try to focus and not ramble. Alright, we might still have a chance, but like the second I started thinking about Deltarune, I blew it. It was a really fun, hard game. The challenge was significantly higher than in the first two chapters, which really made me happy. It was fun to get stuck on something for 3 hours and then finally have that massive payoff. I don't want to talk too in-depth because everybody deserves to experience it unspoilered. But that's what I've also been playing a lot of Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is way cooler than I thought it was. Like, that game is not advertised well. Like, it does, like, the pitch is so easy. Like, you have punk rock terrorist Jesus Keanu Reeves trapped in your brain, and he's constantly at danger of taking over your brain and taking control of you and becoming punk rock Jesus incarnate. So you have to stop him from being too punk rock and cool. Maybe that wasn't the best pitch, but I think it's a freaking cool concept for a game. How do I get out of this? Do I get out of this? Mwah! Alright, I'll talk about the games I've been playing later. I think it's still time to focus. Or it's time to switch to the MBison deck, perhaps. Perhaps we just immediately go into the MBison deck. Because everybody knows this deck is good. Nobody needs to see how good this deck is. I mean, we're up against a really good deck. So maybe it's necessary. Alright, we'll get something out of this. We get a man! We get a man! He explores when placed. Okay, we can go for Zamtrios, and it has a pretty good chance to pull Billion Swords. Dang right! What a good prediction. Alright, we were just futzing around this match. I got too distracted and I didn't play good. Not a good showing for what I wanted to be my competitive best deck. I wanted to, like, streak really hard. I wanted to get, like, a big streak and, like, get to top 100. I guess we are top 100 right now, I think. But we're probably gonna drop, like, after this loss. Yeah, that makes us lose. That's why is anyone a fan of MK9? I never played that one. I played MK11 and I thought it was pretty bad, and then I never played MK, I never looked back. Darn it, we're not top 100 anymore. We're gonna play a little more of this. We'll see if we can beat a Halt player, but I guess that's probably part of why their deck is doing so well right now, is because there's so many Salt launch, spike launchers. I should try Mortal Kombat 11 because on the Switch is out, the Switch 2 is out, and I got Street Fighter 6. I thought it would be fun, but what a mistake that was for me to get. Like, I'm so bad at fighting games, and there has been few greater frustrations in my life than trying to do the combos in that game, which is embarrassing to say because that's supposed to be like a really easy baby mode child game. Everybody says how Street Fighter 6 is like the ultimate easy person's game for people who are bad at fighting games. People are like, ooh, Street Fighter 6, it's literally to make people who are bad feel good. And then I was like, haha, that sounds fun. I would love to play that. But as it turns out, it's really hard. As it turns out, if you don't play on, just like fighting games are hard is really all it is. Kind of want to get life back. Oh well, we'll just kill him with this one. Learn the frame data. The thing that was hard, like I was just trying to cancel specials into super and doing just quarter circle forward fast enough. Like it requires you to do it really fast. And it was just frustrating how hard it was. That's not 3 yet. Like the tutorial for Ryu was like, try to cancel. Like this super is good if you cancel it from Hadoken. And then it shows you doing that, and it has to be like super duper fast. Like I can't do double quarter circle that fast, and it makes me feel stupid. I don't know what it is, because I've played like other fighting games and I've done okay. I've been like acceptable at other fighting games. Like I was okay at Guilty Gear Strive. I played a little bit of that and I could do supers and kill people. Alright, that's good. That gets us to 3. That's what we needed. Yay! We got really good summons off of that. Amazing summons. But truly the experience was, like, I have come crawling back to TEPPEN because it was so difficult. I was reminded why I play card games, and it is because they are better at making my type of brain feel good. It's a type of game that I can actually do, that I personally can do well at. They summoned Doubleton Kill and it didn't kill. I guess it mostly went to Mundus. Oh yeah, I'm rubbing my hands together in delicious evil glory. My win condition has arrived. They've got both Tinkels on field, or they might have a third one, I don't know. I just need to do 3 damage to top and I win. Very easy, cheeky way to win. Yeah. Alright, that was really satisfying. That was a fun... Mirror Match is so fun with this deck. I really thought that we might have been losing it at the start when we were falling behind on those trades. But we played smart at the end and we were able to go for our high roll cheese. A lot of those Billion Sword hits were really lucky. Like those activate... I guess the big deciding factor was when we went from Mundus Spawn to activate Billion Sword. Always an amazing play. It didn't seem like they really even had Mundus Spawn. But yeah, I've played other fighting games and had fun. It's just like... I don't know, I'm still gonna play it because I bought it. So it's like I'll still like play World Tour and see if I have fun with that. And I'll see if there's a character that's fun in Modern. Because that's the point I'm at. I'm at the point where it's like, I should just try Modern. I can't play fighting games, but I can hook swing. Is that like swinging from a hook in real life? What is hook swing? I would look that up, but I just started the next match. It sounds like epic hacker speak. But that's just because I'm playing... Let me look up what hook swing is. I'm gonna do it. Things are happening in game. I need to look back. You can make a swing from a hook? That's what Google made it look like you're talking about. Alright, got rid of Gina, but I still got 1 level. This is quirky. This is a really interesting way to play Evidence. With that man. Very quirky build. Oh, they got that in there. That's unfortunate. Oh, darn. I needed that to hit mid, if I'm being honest. I messed up bad. It's a Battlefield 2 thing. Oh, okay, so it is a difficult... like, doing so badly at Street Fighter 2 made me, like, at Street Fighter 6, like, really made me, like, am I good at video games? It really made me feel bad. Like, it's truly one of, like, I had such a bad experience, you guys, just going into training mode and trying to do simple cancels. Like, I could do, like, I did a couple of the combo trials with Jury, but then I, like, switched to a different character, and it was really hard. And trying to actually like do like it's just like the double quarter circles were so difficult. I don't know why. It just made me mad. And it wasn't the controller I was playing with because I've played I have a fight. I got a fight stick because when I was playing Samurai Showdown on the Switch One, that was really fun. I had an amazing time with Samurai Showdown, but that game's also really simple, and you can win with really simple stuff. Um, just like normals and stuff is enough to win in that game. Um, but I could Melty Blood Type Lumina was the one fighting game that I got. It's okay, just flex your TEPPEN on them. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, admittedly, it is because, like, I wanted to, like, do slightly better. Well, it wasn't even that I wanted to beat people. It was just that that training mode was making me mad. And I was disappointed in my purchase because I thought it would be easier. Because, like, Multi-Blood Type Lumina, I played that, and combos were difficult because you can't mash out auto combos. That game has some auto combos, but if you're mashing on your good combos, then it will turn into an auto combo. So you have to like manually time your like links and stuff, or you have to just not mash. You have to not mash. You don't have to like manually time shit. But you just have to not mash. And it made me like feel like I was getting like way better at like these type of games. And I like got to the point where I had like good sequences. Like I had like a combo that ended in like a knockdown that I would loop and that I would like follow up with. Or it would leave him in the air, and I would like follow up with an unblockable, a special unblockable. It was really satisfying and cool. So I was able to like perfect people in that game. I was able to do combos and like perfect people, occasionally against people who were like somewhat scrubby. And then I was able to get to the point that I was like working on my offense, and I was like working on block strings and stuff. And I was like, Street Fighter 6, apparently it's simpler, easy. It could be fun too. Apparently I'm only, like, my brain only can connect with, like, certain anime fighters. It was just brutally difficult. That was one of the games I've been playing lately. Not a game I put very much time into because it was so hard. Mere distractions are for taking down. I want to play as Wesker. He's so cool. I didn't make any Wesker decks. We're not playing Wesker today. There shall be no Weskering. We must put a stop to him, in fact. But yeah, I'm good at TEPPEN. I'm good at binding. I'm pretty dang good at Binding of Isaac. And I also played Deltarune was really hard. I was able to do good at that. So I'm like good at some games. I'm good at games that, like, I'm able to, like, practice. Like, Street Fighter you should be able to practice, but I don't know. It was just, like, really frustrating. I felt like all the time I was putting in, I wasn't getting any better at doing the quarter circle, double quarter circle. And when it's something as simple as that, it's, like, impossible to really, like, convince yourself. I suck at most games, so you're good. I guess it's relatable, yeah. Ooh, we got a Weskler. Little Weskley boy. I hope that doesn't mess up our summons. It could. Alright, the next play is Billion Sword for like 7 damage. In the top lane, it looks like. Yep, we win. So now we have inevitability with Succubus. Not even good at TEPPEN, but TEPPEN is a fun game to be casual at. I guess maybe not for some people. Did we lose? We still have a lot of hero art, so we should be fine. TEPPEN is a pretty hard game. Like, there's a lot of knowledge depth in TEPPEN. And it's easy to get, like, it's easy to feel bad in TEPPEN. Like, there are definitely times when I feel bad in TEPPEN. Like, early season, like, anytime it's, like, the start of the season, I will sometimes be like, dang, I suck. Damn, Trios can save us, but they need to clear our board. That's not necessarily what we want. Oh shit, they had 2 of those. They have 2, that was really bad. Really risky. My bad's gone. I'm back. It's okay. There's no like requirement to like stay the whole stream. We might even stream long today because I have a number of decks I want to play. And I like really wanted to play like a bunch of this deck because I've been having so much fun with it today specifically. But then there's the decks that I like was planning to play that are now like being pushed back. My favorite action video game, like example Resident Evil series, let me think. I did really like Bayonetta 2. Bayonetta 1 and 2 were amazing. Those are like 9 or 10 out of 10s. Yo, what a good summon. What a good pull. Like, that's just what comes to mind when people say action games is character action games. There is a requirement to stay. Dang. Chat is keeping each other in check. I'm glad. I'm glad that... You know what? Drugs aren't cool. You might be made moderator for that comment. Oh, wait. It's probably... My favorite action game is probably Mega Man X. My favorite action series is probably Mega Man X. Like, those games are like, the way you can practice those and get better, and they're so chill, like, even if you're not trying to do good at them, those are just fun games. Those are always super replayable. I like the level of challenge that those are, where the levels are really easy, because I know them at this point. And then the bosses are, like, a good grind, a good challenge. It's like, I like a good self-imposed challenge in a game. A killer hand... We'll start out with this because it beats anything that the Revenge deck can play. Although I suppose Billion Sword does too. That's probably why there's less Sakias, because it's just losing to Billion Sword. Road to 500 Scont fans? I never really even considered that I would get to 500. Like, the goal was always 420, obviously. But admittedly, when I hit 420, I was like, yes! That was one of the numbers where I was like, wow, big number. Road to 500 Scott. Maybe if I start streaming other games, it could happen. I think that's like part of the requirement. No need to do that. Okay, that was a good play. That was smart from them. It does, like, I'm always surprised that it still goes up. Like, it's weird that it still goes up. It makes me happy. I'm always excited to see new Teppeners. I don't want to give up my advantage. Got to stay, always be drifting. ABD. Just good Mario Kart advice. I have been playing Mario Kart, but people are already really good at that game. And I am not able to place very... like, it's so much fun. Like, it's just like, who doesn't love playing Mario Kart? It's just a great game. It has become my background idol game, which used to be Binding of Isaac. Now it's Mario Kart, where I'm just, like, watching YouTube, and I want something to do other than just watch the YouTube I'm watching. I'll play Mario Kart nowadays. And then Teppen is obviously, like... But see, Teppen distracts me from watching YouTube. Teppen requires me to... That was the mess up. Teppen requires me to fully focus on Teppen. Alright, that was fine. To kill 2 things, super solid. I'm down with that. I'm looking for my revives. I should have kept Moon to Spawn locked in. Oh, might have been smart to Moon to Spawn early, I guess. Okay. That deals with both cards. Still deals with both cards. They almost got out of it. That was almost really smart. I think we're in a bad position. I think we're losing this one. Yeah, I can set up a succubus, but I don't think it's necessary to. I don't think it's very good to. Yeah, I think we're losing this one. Dang it, I needed to really use that right then. I guess it would have gone away anyway. They really don't want me to have succubus. We've sacked 22, that's way too much. Oh, they got me, what? That was sneaky. Whatever. 3 to face. It didn't do any to... All 3 split to me, that's annoying. We got bodied. We got super bodied that round. Darn it! And I wasn't paying enough attention to know where I messed up. Probably like the whole part where I wasn't paying that much attention. It's kind of hot here, you guys. I hate the summertime. Like, I should take my shirt off. But that would disturb it. I'm not giving that away for free. And I don't have a shirtless art to change my like guy in the bottom corner to. It would be unfitting. But I just can't. It's just hot. Like, my hair is getting matted almost. Like, I can almost feel the sweat. My caveman strats aren't working this season. Have you tried graveyard strats? Graveyard strats are hella good. Next week we will play green Ungus Bungus. We were gonna play big green. It was supposed to be last week, but there ended up being too much other stuff to play. Oh, are they gonna stop us from... Okay. What do we have in graveyard? I don't remember, so I'm not gonna use it yet. Oh, wow! So we have Succubus and one other thing. It might be. I refuse to play black, but black is fun. I refuse to play purple this season. After my trauma from last season. Purple can be fun, but I'm not playing it this season. It was just like so like stupid last season. Now it's so like high skill that I'm like not good with it. But green is the beloved color of all people. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you're playing green. Maybe this matchup isn't good. Should I have waited an MP longer? Okay, didn't matter. Yeah, I thought that's what I had. I thought that was all I had in there, basically. This matchup is pretty bad. I would not have thought. I thought we were really favored. Like, when I was practicing, I was like beating every revenge player. This is ridiculous. I have no idea what I did wrong. I guess I didn't draw good enough, but that seems like a stupid thing to say. Like, I feel like I should beat Revenge. And I do usually beat Revenge, so I don't know what I was doing wrong. I guess it was the hero art is what really did us in with those billion swords not connecting. I guess I should have played the billion swords differently. I shouldn't have been deploying them like that. I guess thinking about it more, it's I played into their hero art. Should have played billion swords differently. Okay, we'll switch decks after this one. I feel like this deck is kind of cringe. This deck is getting more cringe. It's just like, do we draw billion sword good or not? And then the next deck will be truly exciting. Oh my gosh. It's the seal deck. I compare you to a kiss from the rose on the grave. Ooh. Drop the third seal. I know you have it. You'd be crazy not to have the third seal. Oh, it's just a regular deck that has 3 seals. That has 6 seals. They're playing Take Me Higher. This song is so silly. Easy. Too easy. Oh, that was a lot of points though. All right, do we do 12 more minutes of spike launch or do we switch to Oichi? What percentage is my phone at? It's going faster than I thought. I want to play a little longer today. But who's to say how much longer? I want to redeem myself. I want to like show that this deck is fun and cool. Let's see. On the next loss, we will switch decks. How about that? That makes sense to me. This hand's pretty good. These have been losing us games. For the One You Love has been losing us games. In practice, it was great, but on stream, it has not came up in the clutch moments that I need it. That's fine. Do you have another vegetable man? Split octopus? It wouldn't work right now, I don't think. Solid. Let's get these out of hand. Me not playing some TEPPEN lately. I've been playing so many games lately. I've been like losing sleep because I've been playing so many games. Should have cycled the second one. It almost goes without saying. It was so obvious. Alright, we're at sack 11. That's good. Okay. And they did have evidence. Annoying. Come on. We can kill it with this at least. I think it's a really fun season. I would never miss out on Limited. Limited is always so creative and there's so much to deck build. Like right now we're playing something pretty meta. So we'll play some nonsense in a minute. Some Limited fun. Although the Dark Invitation is also like pretty known, I think. Okay. Oh, come on, man. Darn it. I really thought this deck was better than Sekia in like every way, but I guess not. We're losing like every Sekia matchup, every Revenge matchup we're losing. Maybe they respond somehow. Wow. The third thing. Damn it. I am defeated! I have been greatly defeated. That was terrible. I'm embarrassed. I hate myself right now. Oh my god, that was awful. That was my worst loss of all time in my life. That I can even think of. I can never think of a loss as bad as that. I guess it was a 0 loss streak. I thought we were like on a big lose streak, but I guess not. But that one just felt bad. That one just felt super bad. I'm so disappointed right now. The one thing that they might do is they might give us a free chance of one random skin, but they won't let us pick a skin, unfortunately. They will give us one random pull of a EX skin, but not any random EX skin. But not any EX skin, that would be too good. They would lose a lot of money. They would lose a lot of their whales if they did that. Like, I'm just trying to hit that groove. Like, maybe it's because it's too hot, but, like, I'm trying to hit that groove I was in earlier. Like, this deck was, like, coming to me. It was, like, flowing like butter. Butter from a spoon. Which doesn't flow, that's the problem. My metaphors are failing me as well. It was flowing like butter from the delicious butter spigot that everybody lines up to drink from. I think that's a thing. I think that's a thing all over the world. Not just where I'm from. You go around town and you see all these people sucking from the butter tube. There's dozens of butter tubes. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to make sense of what I said in the first place, which didn't make sense. Alright, we're supposed to switch decks now. We'll switch decks after this match. I just needed to redeem myself after all those losses. I mean, it was only one loss, but it felt really bad. I know most people aren't here for the wins, but I know that there are some people who are here to watch me play good, and when I don't, they like leave forever and they never return. I know that's happened before. I know there's been at least one person who has never returned, who I used to see regularly, and then they just stop coming. I'm like, you know, I know it's because I'm not good enough for you. I know it's because you think I need to be really good. Maybe I'm just like verbalizing my self-doubts, which I shouldn't do. But I'm angry. Should have played sacrifice card. I guess it's fine. Yeah, it was perfectly fine. Pressure on. Watch Scont play good? I guess you're right. I guess I've, like, conditioned my audience to understand what to expect. You guys know what you're getting into. Is Chris D still playing TEPPEN? He is off and on. He's definitely an off and on player. At the moment, he has quit playing. He came back for 2 months, for a month or two, but he quit because of disconnects. He quit because he was disconnecting and losing points from disconnects. Alright, let's switch to the other deck. Let's switch to the MBison deck. Let's really, like, no-skill people. I almost want to turn the fan on, but I feel like it would be loud and annoying on stream. I feel like you guys would hear it, and it wouldn't be good. Part of Chris D's problem is that he takes losses even worse than I do. Like, I take losses kind of badly, but Chris D takes them really badly, because he is really good, and he does deserve to win, but sometimes he, like... I don't think that's why he quit, but I think it kind of was, because he was taking the losses really badly. Some people take their losses, like, personally, and that can be bad. Because TEPPEN is such a random game in a lot of ways. Especially the deck we were just playing has a lot of randomness to it. A lot of high roll and a lot of problems if it doesn't draw good. Well, this hand is terrible. Hopefully that's Billion Sword, honestly. It's not very good right now. Okay, this has a 1 in 3 chance to send Billion Sword, which is what it needs to do. If it sends Billion Sword, we win the game practically. I need to chill out. I need more water. Alright, we will know if we win soon. We lose. No, I guess we're fine, but darn, that really sucks. Need one more send. I mean, we could probably still win, but their deck is really strong. There's a Billion Sword, but we're gonna not be able to get in graveyard in time. Alright, now if you kill Billions, what about Ains and Thirsty? They both play. Yeah, Ains and Thirsty play. Ains plays, like, inconsistently. Like, Ains plays when he likes the meta and when he wants to grind. Like, Ains is still an amazing player, so he also, like, needs to win to feel that joy in his soul, I'm pretty sure. But Ains will play anything. Ains is, like, never gonna stop playing, I don't think. Oh, we sent this? How did this get there? I just sent another one of itself, didn't it? Okay, this is gonna be a close match. Or not. I think we've hit the doing good part of the stream where we're playing the cheesy deck and we're gonna start doing good because it's easy. Oh, darn it. Wait, it worked. I need my inhaler. In fact, let's look at rank. Thirsty's not just playing, he's like winning. Thirsty's doing fantastic. Thirsty crushes it, like every season. Top 10 player, and like of all time, a top 3 player. Maybe top 5, if we include all the Japanese players I don't know. Of all time. What about Ains? I wonder if he's up here. I believe he is. No, but there are a number of... There's not as many NA players up there this season. There's not as many friendly faces. Just a couple. Uro is like borderline. It's like almost close to being good. We're up against Slash. This guy's a killer. Probably playing Red Evidence. This is going to be tough. Yeah, I personally would agree. I think Uro is just like a good deck to like chill to just play while you're like a little like watching something else, while you're watching a movie or something. Just summon some gills and see what happens. But if you want to grind, you're better playing something with a little more interaction. Something similar to Spike Launch, but maybe something better than Spike Launch, because we didn't do that well with Spike Launch, admittedly. Alright, we got this saved for whatever their big pop-off is. I'm very curious what they're doing right now. Wait, that frickin'... last game we sent Apprentice Bartender. I only play one copy of him. I don't even play two. So the fact we sent one is crazy. I guess I need to pay attention to how many sends I use. There we go. I guess there's a small chance, like I think I've used 3 sends, so there's a small chance that I've only sent MBison, which would be bad. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. I think it might be over. Not sure about anyone anymore. That sounds like you've lost complete faith in all humanity. Are you disappointed that I'm playing this deck? I hope it's not. I hope that your comment isn't related to being disappointed in me. But it sounds like you've lost all faith in everybody, including me. And I hope it's not because I'm playing a messed up deck that cheeses people. Because I would do that any day of the week. Alright, let's mess up their growth levels.
Can't afford to doubt myself.
We got bounce to deck. Not the best. Now I'm a little... I think there's 1 billion story, because we've been, like, cycling 2 of them. Oh, wait, we can just send. We can just send. Do they respond somehow? It'd be weird if they did.
I'll hold nothing back.
She's just obsessed with this Lord Nagamasa guy. She never ever stops talking about him. And we should have another Bison still, right? And the 1 billion. Now this deck is satisfying. This deck is cool. I love doing loops. No billion sword in there. That means I can guarantee to get Bison back. Okay, that should have worked. Now there should be both billion swords. See, this is actually like a satisfying stream deck. It gives me something simple to like pay attention to. Rather than hard, like, constant decisions to be making, I just need to pay attention to my graveyard. And that's like a fun thing to discuss out loud, kind of. I have a question. How many consoles do you have? I literally just have the Nintendo Switch, which is why I don't play as many cool games as other people. I have this. I guess technically I have 2 consoles. I have the Switch 1 and the Switch 2 and a Wii U. That last part was embarrassing to say. Wow, we got so many points from that. That was Slash. That was that really long game against Slash. That was awesome. I forgot we were still playing against Slash. That has fully redeemed us for that loss earlier that I was embarrassed about. That was a killer win. This deck's a ton of fun. All that paying attention to my graveyard and stuff actually paid off. The 1 poison over poison paid off. The 1 bartender paid off. Veggies was fine. Yeah, that was sick. Never drew this. Everything else, to a T, exactly what we needed. I'm too obsessed with Zelda to ever, like, not own a Zelda playing console. Like, If the new Zelda came out and I couldn't play it day one, I would be like depressed. I would be like inconsolable, probably. So I could have waited to get a Switch 2 because there's no new Zelda yet, which is all that really matters. This hand is okay. But it is unfortunate because a lot of my favorite like franchises, like Resident Evil, is so cool. Devil May Cry is so cool. I've only played a couple of games from those franchises, so they're not truly my favorite. But they probably would be if I could play every single game. Like I played Yakuza Kiwami, that shit was incredible, and now I'm excited to. I haven't bought Zero yet because it's too expensive right now. But there's a lot of games that I would be like a big fan of, I'm sure, if I could play them, but I can't. I live in poverty with my Switch 2. I can't pretend that I didn't make the choice. No. No. Oh well, at least we get something back. No! Okay. That was really, really bad, you guys. I had been worried about that happening for such a long time. I was sure it would never happen. Huh? That was weird. Do you want to buy me a console, Virtual Virus? You should buy me a PS5, and then I'll play Astro's Playroom, then I'll play DMC5 in that order. Actually, probably in the opposite order. But I've watched playthroughs of a lot of these games that I'm talking about. Like, I know, like, a lot of stuff about the games that I like. I just haven't played all of them. That's why I was really, really, really excited when the Metal Gear Solid Trilogy collection came to Switch 1, because I had been obsessed with those games when I was a kid, even though I didn't ever play them. There's just something schoolyard and cool about them, where my friends would tell me about them and I would become obsessed with like all these characters and how the world worked. The Gil recurring deck annoys me so much at the moment. That is a cheesy deck. Will you learn how to hook swing? I would be down to learn how to do a cool thing in a cool game. We're doing good with a good deck. This deck's way better than Spike Launch. I had it all backwards. I thought that Spike Launch was the better deck, but as it turns out, this is the deck that's better. Our rank is going crazy right now. What deck is hook swing in? What game is hook swing? TEPPEN lettuce tomato sandwich, the TLT. That's hilarious. I do not like this hand. Oh my gosh, punished. Massive punish. Would you MBison? I'll just play MBison from hand and see what happens. Skippy-dippy-dee-dee. Star Wars game? I'm pretty good at Lego Star Wars. I know how to hook swing in that game. You just press one button and then it makes you swing on the hook. It's really easy, actually. I am getting distracted, and I have lost this match irreversibly, I believe. But we're going to play this 10 MP card and see what happens. I am so good at oh, Jubilean Sword. That's so good for us. Scooby-Dooby-Doo-Doo. I wonder if we can still win. There's like a really, really small chance we can still win. And I'm talking like like micro style, like microscope style, like small. My confidence is rising though. Unjustifiably, my confidence is rising. Okay, now we pull MBison back. Well, he's the only card there. Send another card. Hopefully it sends MBison. It has a... What is this, a shield deck? You know, that's what's making me feel more confident. They're playing something very silly. With Frank the Tank. Oh my gosh, they're about to summon Yuri 1000. Never mind. They did not summon Yuri 1000. Will you take a base PS5? No, it's gotta be the PS5 Pro. I didn't even know there was a PS5 Pro, but now I've gotta have it. Anything less than the PS5 Pro, and I don't even get up in the morning for anything less than that. I don't take a shit for less than 75,000. Alright, that was terrible. This is what happens when you play the graveyard deck. I don't even know what Kikosho does. It just makes shields for everything, which doesn't make sense. It's a very silly mobility. Alright, what did we draw that could have been a send? We drew Mirage Soldiers. I don't want to play any more copies of this, though. We just play the third Veggies. Vegemite! I don't know why I said that. Does it just give all friendly shields? It would be funny if it gave opponent shields, yeah, but it just gives your friendly shields. It just gives shield to your board. It's not very good. Because there's a lot of ways around that, obviously. Okay, we drew our third Veggies. We have a send for Bison. We have cycles. We have 2 cycles. This deck is really fun. On stream, at least. Announcing this stuff out loud makes it fun. It's like, ooh, the tension is building. There's going to be a combo afoot. We might get to do some loops. Although it's not really a loop. It just feels very evocative of those old school Tiffany Lords loop deck. Alright, this is a killer hand. We get to send all 3 Bison specifically. But we still need to get Billion Sword in deck. So I'm almost certain there's 0 Billion Sword in graveyard, so I don't really want to get Bison in there yet. Okay, this as a third cycle feels really, really good. There it is. Alright, we're cooking. Billion Swords in graveyard. Hell no. What burn are you at? Burn 2? Oh, okay. Free win. They bricked and we hit combo. Oh, it copied the wrong card. That was a 1 in 4 chance. There's all three Bison are there and it hit Billion Sword. Alright, they put it back for us. That's hilarious. They didn't need to put it back for us. They aren't paying attention to our graveyard, of course. They, for all they know, we had more of them. But we know there's only one. Last one should still be in deck. Line was going through my head. I was thinking, I wish you could view graveyards. That would take some skill out of it, but that would make that it would be overwhelming. Like you'd have to like scroll through like 12 cards. It would be too much. We would need to be a different type of card game, a non-real-time card game. Alright, we can get our second Billion Sword in there now. That's really good. Now we can actually do the loops. We can actually get the 2-for-1s. We can just let all abandon to the wind. It's too late, bro. I got my stuff. I got it all. I saw it all from the city streets. Whatever. I was trying to think of something poetic to say. I'm trying to think of what Tom Joad says at the end of that, like, frickin' book or whatever. It's like, I'll be there. Every time a child is alone in the street, I'll be there. We did hit 13. Let's let you kill that. Oops, I meant to flick the Mirage Soldiers. Playing RE Umbrella Chronicles. Should I play RE Revelations? I want to play RE Revelations 2. I really want to play those games because they were like made into a really great TEPPEN set. Island of Fear was so much fun. I really want to play the game they're from. I love that combo cheese. Final combo kill. I love having so much inevitability. We lost against what again? What did we lose against? The Kiko show. We lost against a brick is what we lost against. Because otherwise this deck is just exceptionally strong. How much battery do we have? Okay, we have a lot. Because I want to stream a little bit longer. I beat this guy earlier. Let's see if we can replicate. I was playing Spike Launch though. So I was playing like a fair meta deck. Now we're playing a cheesy cheese deck. We drew good though. Okay, well they're gonna get away with that. That's unfortunate. At least they didn't have the girl to go with it. Lilith. Okay, that's enough sends. That's enough sends to get Billion Sword in graveyard. You have to draw such a critical mass of sends. You gotta draw like 4. It's kind of silly. Or this can help you get there sooner, which is why it's really solid. Alright, graveyard fully set up. We've been build everything. Ada's stuff was so troll. It was so efficient and so OP. So meta defining. So fresh. That was such an annoying season. Alright, thankfully for us, we still have 2 more Dantes. I mean, 2 more MBisons. Oh, I thought you made me think this was the other Dante, the cooler Dante. But still a pretty cool Dante.
Let's rock, baby. Jackpot. Yeah.
That's not good. This is Subtle Butterfly Ada. I thought it was the Explore Ada for a minute. Ooh, it summoned that from hand. Okay, this is very, very real. Oh man, we're so lucky. What did sacrifice at? Only 6? I'm getting that out.
Guess
Oh, did we win? No, not quite. Not about to happen. The negate, they know that's gonna beat him. Why does swords have rush and decimate and do 3 damage to the hero? Because it's really pushed. Because the card is pushed. The card is OP on purpose. Some people think supplementals are supposed to be stronger. Like, I saw a comment that was like, they could nerf it, but then it wouldn't have the supplementals are stronger thing. And I'm like, supplementals have never been good before, no. Supplementals have never been pushed like this. But yeah, the card is what we would call very, very pushed. Even bordering on poorly designed, because they clearly knew it needed a limitation and they removed the limitation. Like, what were they thinking? Like, in playtesting, it clearly was doing the things that it's doing now, and they were like, let's just let people have that. So they removed the limitation. I'm sure, like, most of you guys were here, like, a season ago before it got buffed. No, Strike Dragoon, you're very right. It's the strongest card in the season right now. I guess that hand was fine. It had Uncanny Veggies. Yeah, there have been decent supplementals, but they've never been, like, meta-defining. Where they're, like, there's often supplementals that are just, like, mid. But somebody was, like, saying, like, no, the supplementals need to be good. That's all I'm saying. It's like, no, they can be fine. They don't need to be that good. Red Spider went so hard. Oh, heck. The MS Red Spider, yeah, that was so fun in Memory. Or in, yeah, Memory, I believe. This is the last season for Memory, isn't it? Nobody's playing Memory. Is Freezer Frost Raw still around, or was that a while ago? Am I crazy? No, I am crazy. That rotated a while ago. Alright, getting to play both those from hand. Super strong. We're way ahead. We're way ahead. Oh my god. That's so messed up. Oops, that was terrible. Whatever. We'll add it back anyway. It's a happy accident. We get to go for a cool, unique line. This is disgusting. This deck is something else. The way we got to just, like, high roll like that, and then if they out our high roll, then they get punished for outing it. Like they got punished for blocking just now. That was awful for them. There was no right decision at any point that they could. They were playing perfectly fine, and they just got destroyed. We be climbing with this. I was not expecting the climb to happen with the MBison deck. I thought that's why I was playing Spike Launch at first. What is the top tier Ada deck in Unlim? I thought the last I heard about, because I don't play a lot of point match. I dedicate my time to building memes in ranked. But what Ada deck? The last I heard of point match was that the strongest deck was by far the Bob Barbus Demons. But that was probably just because it was new. Oh, we didn't draw any sends. Why the hell did they overtune Bison for BS to be allowed in this crap? Because Oichi hasn't been able to play Dark Invitation for a while. And, you know, no, it's crazy. It is crazy. It's not acceptable necessarily. But it's kind of cool. I don't know why I'm trying to defend it. It's new, so at the moment I find it fun. What? Now I'm starting to feel like I should maybe start to feel like I'm starting to feel bad. Either swords loses its attack or shield, but something needs to go. Although, like, just scrap the energy effect, practically. I don't know what the change is, but this deck specifically needs to be nerfed. And this deck was posted in, like, TEPPEN Academy or whatever. The top 3 popular decks. I think it's called TEPPEN Academy, I forget. But you know, that little thing that comes out, like, every couple weeks. Once a month we get, like, the top 3 popular decks. And this was the #1 deck. Not this specific list, not these specific ratios. But this deck is, like, supposedly the most popular deck right now. So maybe I'm not, like, exploring the coolest memes by playing it, but I know that there are people who are a fan of this deck, and I want them to be represented. I want to play the cool deck. Oh yeah, DI still has the Metro City cards, you're right. MBison is bordering on, like, design mistake. Like, they made him so strong that it's almost a mistake. Do I just play him from hand for 10? Well, now I need to get another one now, that's all. I don't think Swords is that terrible with the amount of removal cards that can target it. Jury nerf seems to be a shadow. But for Swords, though, yeah, Jury did make Billion Sword stronger. That is a good point. I think the big problem with Billion Sword right now is that it's centralizing. It is the centralizing card right now. Like, players are adapting to deal with Billion Sword. That's why Halt is super popular, in my opinion, is because it can stop a rushing Billion Sword from getting its energy effect, and you can kill it in the time that you have it halted. We don't have a guy in Graveyard. Puts him at 8, that's perfect. We don't have MBison, so we just have to go for Mirage Sacrifice. I don't think it's gonna work. They just have to not do anything. Yeah. It was close, though. Alright, let's play maybe a different meme deck. I think that people have been disturbed enough by this deck. I have three meme decks prepared. We can play these for the next hour. GG. Yeah, we tried. That is our worst matchup, is Red Evidence. And they didn't even really well, they did actually, yeah, and it crippled us. They used taken down a peg or whatever. That one action that does 7 damage and banishes. That does 3 damage, then 2, then 4. It does 1, then 1, then 1, then 2, then 2, and banishes. That's such a good counter to Billion Sword and to Bison. But I don't think it's good against much else. I think that deck is not that good against, like, Halt, for example. Halt's numbers are way too big. Maybe it's good against it. It's definitely popular, partly because of our deck. So I have 3 other meme decks. One is Dante Control, MS Dante only. This card is so much fun, so much value when it gets a hit in. So we're trying to maximize that. We're trying to, like, go all in on Dante and use Ashura Senku to get him in the right lanes and use Explosion to blow things up while they're flying and to minimize the downside. Why the heck is her neck so long? Whose neck are we talking about? Billion Sword with its small pinchable waist. It's a robot. Let me think. Who? Me? You could be talking about the scrunchulous art. I like make my character's neck smaller because my friend draws him with a long neck. Very effeminate long neck, of course.
Did you come to save me?
Okay, so we were talking about MS Dante. So we were going to try to summon him with Tong Poos, be very consistent, summon him as much as possible. This is also a Billion Sword deck, though. So maybe we don't play this immediately. Is everything a Billion Sword deck? This is also a Billion Sword deck. All 5 decks play it. Okay, this one doesn't have Billion Sword. Oh my gosh. My body's rejecting so many swords. So many billions of swords. But I described it, so let's just hop in with the MS Dante deck. That's a little embarrassing to realize. My deck building is not as creative as I thought it was today. I thought I came up with some spice, but maybe not as much as I thought. Am I really going to start with turn 1 Billion Sword again? Such a boring hand. Where is Dante? Where is Tongpu? 9 billion swords. That is the right number. That is exactly how many. Wait, I think it might be 12. Because there's 4 decks with them. Well, this is already a little boring. Where's Dante? I want Dante. Oh, there he is. The fun can begin. So Billion Sword does make sense in this deck, because it still is like a big punish. It still is aggro, so it still is the right thing to play in this deck. And you know, it makes sense to give yourself the best chance you can possibly give yourself if you're playing something off meta. So playing the best card is, like, correct. Might not be cool, but it's correct. Let's clear that frickin' board. This is so awesome right now. Oh no. I really hope that doesn't kill Dante. That would be so sad. Oh, that definitely does. Aww. We got cheesed on. And because we killed their guy, they also got a guy. Wait a second. Are we about to win with flight off of Dante? Are we about to win with Dante? Oh, that would have been so funny. Could I have made that happen if I used shield? Probably not. Okay, let's try again. That part where they countered our Roaring Typhoon was so sad. I guess the play was to not activate the second card and to hope that it doesn't split good. Because it's not like that card I activated was helping. I don't even remember what the card was. Hello there. Oh, only the hello was longer. So I misread that message. It was just hello there. But hello, Oito. We've hit the meme deck portion of stream. You missed the metas. Which the meta is quite memey this season, if we're being honest. Like, that Wiki deck is such a meme. But it's so powerful. This is a terrible start for us. Well, that was fine. I don't know why they did that, actually. That was kind of weird. This probably brings back a capsule. This can bring something back, maybe. Does it need the send to bring something back? No, it doesn't. That's awesome. Meming so hard? We are, but we didn't draw the meme part of the deck. We didn't even draw Dante or Tongpu. A little disappointing. At least we're winning with the cool buffed Lord of the Sewers. Something cool is happening. Haha. We did some BNBs, but not like the cool BNB that we were planning to do. I want to beat people with Dante. We're maxed out on him. We have 6 copies. Gosh darn it, should have came up. Alright, the sun is finally going down and it's finally becoming a nice chill evening. Yay! We drew Dante Roaring Typhoon. What is the Shadaloo deck? It's Choral Orchestra with, we'll show it in a second. It's a chunky, funky Choral Orchestra. Choral Orchestra machines with green and black. Because last stream when I was playing, I think it was you, White, who said maybe it would be good, the machine choral would be good with black. So we're trying it with black and it's better than it was with green-red. Much, much better, in fact. So it is much akin to the meme we played last week, which was a good meme, a meme I'm very happy with, so I'm happy to play it again. And this deck is only allowed to be in the graveyard streams thanks to Tongpu, so we should probably switch off because it's not really much of a graveyard deck. Yes, the graveyard is happening. I don't know why I called it chunky and funky. This will kill 2 cards. That's really good. Oh no. Now they've got blockers forever because they're down to the 1 MP section of the match. Oh, that was weird. I was like thinking like it doesn't really matter if they block it. Indeed, Akuma. No. Wait, I've got one of these. Okay, well, we tried. It was a bad matchup. We won in the match where we didn't draw the Dante stuff, and then when you draw Dante, your opponent just kills you because of Dante's downside. So that kind of makes sense. That's kind of... Is this Dante deck any good? Why are you asking? Do you need an answer? I hate to verbalize it. The Purple-Green Tribe? Purple-Green Tribes was okay when we played that last time. Oh, I should have shown the deck first before just jumping in. No purple-green today. This is a good hand. This hand can do things to our opponent that are cruel and unusual. Like, we could make them wear the Thorn Ring unconsensually in Deltarune. There's a part in Deltarune where you do an unconsensual. It's really weird. I would describe the deck as not good, but that's just my opinion. I didn't test it that much. Maybe it can be made stronger. It was just a meme that I wanted to test out because it's a classic meme. It's a fun strat. Not necessarily a strong one, but this will be fun.
We can win. I can't hear it.
Oh, really?
Coming.
Seriously? I was so good against us. You just got to Harpooia before it's too late. Okay. I think we're gonna be fine. It's gonna be a very, very, very uphill battle after that Osric, though. Okay. Should have used this a second ago, I guess. They're destroying that too? Now the other card just goes to your graveyard. That's so weird. What a weird play. Alright, now we're cooking. Never mind. I hate when I say things that are just stupid. I was hoping it would split mid. We're not that good. That would have been crazy if it split mid. I think we're kind of cooking though. We're holding on the edge of desire. Oh, they had to dirge their own unit? That's kind of good. I think it destroys both of them. Maybe if we're lucky. Maybe. Yay! No, it didn't. That would have been too good. That would have been cool. Oh, I thought that would work. Yeah, there's only one replay today. I really don't know why. It's very weird. We were so close. We couldn't play Ada or anything because our sack was too low. I wonder where I messed up there. I felt like I messed up a little bit earlier in the match. But see, compared to what we played last week, the red-green version, this is way better than that. I say while losing. One loss into the deck and I'm like, but it's good, right?
Don't think I'll make this easy for you.
I'm back. Chat been keeping you entertained? Yeah, chat's been super chill. It's a chill night. I've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed hanging out tonight. But that's just the usual. Like, there's nothing more fun to me than coming out for TEPPEN Wednesdays. TEPPEN nights. Big goon pen hours, as some call them. Truly my most favorite thing. I hope that the next set will have something to do with our long overdue cliffhanger. That's my most wanted thing, is the cliffhanger with X trapped in the other dimension. It seems like we've gotten the hints have appeared. So it seems like it has something to do with Breath of Fire 1. Apparently that's what the card presented to us is. The card in the hashtag Gooner Gang. The Gooner Gang is like always out. Like I used to troll and make fun of them, but it's like a legit portion of my fan base, so I shouldn't be like, haha, Gooners, haha, because it just makes me laugh. But they're legit. The Gooners are legit. I don't fuck with the Gooners. Let's just play Ada down, I think. I think the next set, I would love a bomb-ass X deck. Next week will be X. I'll have to see if I can come up with any memes. But we're definitely playing Heart Tank and Chart Shot next week. Those are my picks for meta. I don't know if because we already did the 2-color green stream. So next week is mono. That's kind of strong. Or is it? We don't call it that? I wasn't talking about... There's one person who calls it that.
We did it. Is everyone okay?
Thanks, Shinobi Gamer. Oh my gosh, very sweet. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words and the spreading of the love. I'm glad we got to win with our cheese. See, it looked quite functional there. It didn't even look like too much a meme. I do have one more deck. The last deck is the Rajang Graveyard deck. The Mix is back again. Bro does not quit. And now that we're nearing the end of stream, I'm like, I said I wanted to stream longer, but now that we're getting here, I'm like tired. Oh, gosh darn it. I dropped on Frick. It's over. We lose. The nerfs were never going to get Migs specifically to switch. Oh, are you kidding? I really needed to ascend that. Whatever, I'm out of here. Forget you. I'm not going to put up with that. The lock deck is a BDSM deck. I never thought about that. If we had just hit that block at the start of match, we would have been fine. We would have crushed them probably. Control player, I wouldn't put up with that either. It's only because I had like, normally my mental is pretty bad. Let's be real. I don't have the best mental on stream. The best mental game. Like, I try, but my mental can be very weak. Like, I've had a couple games this stream where I was like focused, locked in, but not most of them. I would have kept playing if I had Tongpu, but we had no way to get Ascent started. Lovely. Ooh, that's kind of dangerous. Both those are very dangerous. Yeah, I was like, I don't know what to do. Because I was about to blow up my one guy, and then the other thing was going to blow up my other guy, so there was no good option. I think we lost even harder against this match.
Fully charged. Pure energy becomes pure strength.
Feels really bad when you just get completely dominated twice in a row with like no recourse for playing your game plan. But that's what happens when you play Total Memes. Sometimes you just get kept in the corner. Dr. Agon? Dragon. That's a classically pun. We've gotten enough good wins this stream anyway. We can just lame it out for the rest of the stream. Feels Batman. It did, kind of. I think it's mostly because I'm hot and tired. Like, the reason stream is the length it is because my mental wanes greatly. Are you rank 69? Not at the moment. That would be a good one to try for. Rank 69 is like, getting a specific rank is super difficult. We get an ad back. Amazing. I think we can win this. Dude, I get 420 every season, and there's nobody can ever, like, disprove you. We should use this, and then go for that. It's already 1P. Literally every season I have screenshots. Wait, that kicks butt. Getting it even once is legendary, but every season, that takes dedication. Who does that play? That's a weird play, my friend. Very questionable. And we'll go for the Decimate with Shadow Lady. It's more fun to do that. Should be the special. No, the timing was not correct. I messed up the timing, really? I am the chosen one. The chosen by marijuana itself. Yeah. Alright, we got another win with our meme. That leaves us just the last meme to get a win with. I don't think it should be too hard. It's like Ouroboros, but more of a combo Ouroboros with much less interaction. They don't call me the High TEPLORD for nothing. It's so true. Alright, so here I wanted to play Boss Spitter. I wanted to play the classic old school Boss Spitter. Boss Spider. Bow Spider. This card was never very good, but it has like a build around. It does a thing, and they made Sigma stronger to go with it. They made Rajang stronger to go with it. So I can't help myself from playing a variation of Graveyard, a cool, unique Mimi variation. So the only problem is, just like with what we were just doing with MBison, you need to send a lot of stuff before your combo is online. You need to send at least 3 times before Boss Spitter can summon anything, which is rough. So the one way we could do it, should probably have more Uncanny Veggies. But you can't use the good human send because these aren't humans. So you have to use Apprentice Bartender. And Apprentice Bartender makes Uncanny Veggies a little bit worse, because you're going to be drawing him. And you also need to run a lot of 1 MPs a 1 MP actions to resonate. Because the name of the game is resonating, to spam out units that have a bunch of big board presence and inevitability. Like this has a ton of inevitability because it gets bigger every time something dies. We're kind of trying to go for a sacrifice route, but the sacrifice stuff is kind of a meme, honestly. Let's just try and rock it. Ooh, the X4 Sigma theme. Let me think. Which Sigma is that? That's the Earth Sigma. That's like the I confuse it with the X5 Sigma. That's like the Gunner Sigma and like the Earth Sigma, right? With all the heads and stuff. Or is that the X5 Sigma? I love Mega Man X. Yes, I'm very satisfied with bringing my boss spiders down, having them fall down from the ceiling on their different lines. That boss fight is really hard. I don't have the speed of brain needed to react like that. You know, there might only be Rajangs right now. Darn. I thought I'd be able to get rid of that. Well, sure you can, huh? Yeah, I like that we have little mooks to set up for our bosses. Fun flavor win. Hopefully that goes for top. Nice. I should play another copy of Boss Spitter. Oh, it's the Grim Reaper, and then Electric Scythe Sigma, and the Elemental Heads with the Earthworm Gym looking motherfucker. Okay, so I just forgot about the early phase. I forgot, yes. Dang it. Okay, we need to play all 3 copies of Boss Spitter. So we'd be popping off really hard right now if we had him. That's why you play Shoryuken? Are you kidding? He's gonna summon Rajang again. Oh my gosh, so bullshit. We had such bad luck this match. Are you kidding? It's already hard enough to contest this card. Okay, we'll try again with the 3rd boss spider. Degen AF. It's kind of cool. It's kind of like funny. It's definitely a really funny thing to do. Oh, let's go like that. That kind of makes sense. I want to win with my boss spider deck. That's the final goal of stream. We just gotta get 1 win with our last meme. Learn your place. Beneath my boot heel. Like, what does he mean by learn your place? Probably some kinky AF stuff. Like, Wesker is into it. He's totally into it. You're totally into it, bro. I don't even know what I'm referencing. I'm referencing a balloon. I think their name is Balloon. I'm referencing some old sketch. She's totally into it. Okay. This sends the one with the highest MP. And then we can summon right back. Did that Amaterasu deck fall off finally? Nah. That's still one of the best decks. Okay, it only has a 50% chance to summon Boss Spitter. We probably should have used Ascend first. It worked. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Why does that have that specific attack stat? That's so weird. Okay. We've got our sacrifice fully ready for World Devoured. But we don't have anything in Graveyard to grab with it yet. Sigma is not there right now, I don't think. Oh, that's really strong. There's Sigma. Oh my gosh, we probably lose off of it, off of that, because we don't play removal. I don't know why they played that down. Oh, to block, yeah. Duh. Darn it. Ah! Wait, it might switch in time. Ah, it looked like the lines were... It only looked like it changed afterwards. If I played a no, it was based on their attack line. It wouldn't have worked. We've just got to get a dub with the Rajang deck. The Boss Spitter deck. It sucks, but we can do it. The Thick Fuerte was scary. He was dashing at me with that egg. He was making Mexican breakfast.
You'll make a nice test subject. You will rue the day you find me.
I don't know if I can win with this deck. I'm getting tired. We've passed the 2-hour mark and it's hitting me like a truck. Okay, I have some ideas. Tex-Mex, Breath Facts. Oh my gosh, now I'm hungry. Now I need to go eat. I think this might be the last match. It's hard to say. Oh my gosh. That's scary. What do we have in Graveyard? We have one copy of that boy. Yes, okay. Waiting was smart. How do I feel about Fuerte with Catalina? I think Fuerte is extremely strong, and it makes sense to want to buff his ceiling by using Catalina, but I think Catalina is pretty bad. I think Fuerte is the strong card and Catalina is the bad card. You're better off just playing through your deck one time. There is another thing in Graveyard, right? Come on, man. Yeah, this would be a perfect way to end if we can win this match, this mirror match. How utterly spicy can we get? That would be the peak of spiciness. That's strange. What does that add back in Ouroboros? Nothing. Do they realize that? Cool, 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 cool. I think it's the fact that it doesn't give anything a discount. Like there's a precedent for that type of effect to be really strong, but her version of the effect just isn't. No! Oh my god, darn it. I was trying to charge up. I didn't realize I took lethal. Alright, we won't give up. I failed, you guys. I failed. Okay, one more. One more and we can win. We can win this time. I just needed to drop Mr. Man and then go for the Pierce, I guess. What is my phone percentage? Okay, it's at 30. We'll give it one more try. I believe. Thank you, Zed. Yes. That gives me the strength I need. That actually, now I feel like I can do it. For real, for real. No sends. Lots of sends. This is a good hand. This has got the sends and it's got Rajang ready as well. Okay, up against Heart Tank. That's a good matchup, I think. They're gonna take it nice and slow with us. As long as we can get a Rajang in a different lane than their Marisa, I feel like we could rock this. That's what I'm thinking about right now. Let's just get it out there early. And Rajang can still do damage to Marisa, so it should be fine. Okay, that was really good. That's absolutely massive. Aww. Hard shell in this day and age, you gotta play through your whole deck to get that. In the age of Billion Sword, you are playing hard shell. In the age of chimpanzees, you are a monkey. That was kind of a waste for them, in my opinion. Oh, really? Oh my god, I missed that.
All right. This is time to repair. You'll only hurt yourself. System's fully charged.
Behold, my object of power.
Oh darn, how'd that get there? I was using too many sends, I guess.
All right.
We can still possibly win with our last card in the deck. Right here. This is I mean, no we can't. There's 2 lanes. Too many lanes open. Went to the wrong lane anyway. The big black Wesker? Oh, we did have a Wesker deck today. I forgot. Okay, we'll try one more time, then I give up. This will be the last match of stream, then I can't possibly put you guys through it anymore. The big black Wesker, BBW. Isn't that big, beautiful, wide? The big, beautiful, wide. I've never been called a BBW before, so this is a new experience for sure. BBL Drizzy. That was a classic. That takes me back. Jimmy Blevins. Alright, Jimmy. You're my last opponent of the stream. I'm calling it here. This is the last match. I'm feeling good about this hand. I'm feeling very, very good about this hand. I want to just play Sigma down and revive whatever it is. We can finally get some loops going. Sigma and Boss Bitter is what I'm looking for. Ah, oh, darn, this deck's really strong. We did our combo at least. We did our fun little combo. Alright, this deck is terrible. This deck can't beat anything meta. We played our good decks. But we ended with an absolute failure of a deck. We ended with absolute nothing. Total nothing burger at the end here. Don't play this deck, you guys. It's not very good. No! Aww. It didn't summon what it needs to. Okay. We got super bodied. This deck's terrible. We'll do one match to end it on a happy note with the Billion Sword deck. Because I hate ending on a 3-loss streak. I refuse to do that. So we're going to end on one single last win. Otherwise, I'm sorry that that deck was so bad, you guys. It was fun at least. It was kind of interesting. GG. I guess so. That deck isn't very good, though. We could have won against that Ouroboros player. That was the best shot we had. You're pretty good at TEPPEN? Thank you. Thank you a lot. That's really nice of you to say. Not a lot of people say that, but it's nice of you to say.
Show me what you've got.
Alright, time to focus up for one last good match. I think this hand is pretty good. It can summon Bison to start with, and that alone should be able to get us somewhere. You'll win next time. Let's see. Let's see if it's true. You'll win next time we clash. Ooh, now even better. Okay, they used their Drio effect that early? I have never said that because you are consistently in top 20. I have gotten top 25 once, and it will probably never ever happen again. There's some Billion Sword. Oh, they have evidence. That's what I'm worried about right now. Would have been cool if we hit the bottom one first, but that's impossible. Top 50, Errol. Thank you, Z. Thank you, Zed. Now I have no reason to correct you. You're probably about to hit it with Hadoken. It would only make sense to Hadoken it right now. Anything else is crazy. That was insane. That was really unhinged. Who would think to do that but a crazy person? Oh my gosh, bro, that doesn't even kill it. They really messed up by not using hero art when I said they should have. Maybe it wasn't that obvious. Maybe their hand made it seem like a different thing was better. I should have revived before that. I was getting distracted. I was not fully focused there. I was supposed to revive before they killed Billion. Because now it's going to revive Billion. Oh, nope. We got lucky. All right, now you're doing it right. Now you're really cooking. Now I've got no choice but to respect your plays. That was a really good one. All right, a good way to end stream. Something consistent that I knew would work. I'm glad we didn't end with a 3-loss streak. Sorry for holding you guys captive. I mean, I can't bear it to end on a loss streak like that. So we did go a little longer today. Oh no, okay, nice. I was almost too relaxed to hit that, but we still hit that. All right. We played some memes and we ate some spleens. Big Black, that's a great band. For the win, yes. GG was a very fun stream and jokes on you because we got more content. I'm glad that my brainworms won today. The Mind Goblins have served their purpose well. So once again, you guys are the best. It was great hanging out and playing some games. I hope that you guys, had fun too. I'm gonna probably go play some more Cyberpunk. I might pick up Kunitsugami. That might be the next game I play. But I have no more Deltarune to play, so can't play that. I guess I could play again. Haven't done the evil route yet. Anyway, we'll ramble and yap again in the future. I'll see you all again, perhaps. Have yourselves a wonderful night. As always, I'm Sconchulous, and I'll see you in the next one.